foremost, congratulations to you, class of 2010. We have done something great for ourselves, our family, and our university. Today, we have defied stereotypes and statistics, and taken one of many important steps towards a hopeful future for our community. In the words of our commencement keynote speaker, we are the ones we've been waiting for. Roman Catholic philosopher Baron Frederick von Uger wrote a number of letters to his niece, Gwendolyn Green. One of those letters reads, "My dear Gwen, I want to prepare you to organize you for life, for crisis, for illness, and for death. Live all you can, as complete and full of life as you can. Do as much as you can for others. Hope for the best. Plan for the worst. Hope for the best. Plan for the worst." Over 200 years later, his advice has never been so prudent. We meet at a defining moment in history, with headlines streaming about the unemployed, the uninsured, the underfunded school system, unstable housing market, and the uncontrollable cost of everything from a gallon of gas to a college education. It may be difficult to take this next step with 100% confidence. Some even say that these times are in fact the worst. But although we are entering uncertain times in our nation's history, I can say from where I stand, I am not worried for the class of 2010. You see, what the economists and pundits don't know, what they have not calculated into their analyses, is the human capital that is in this room. It will be our contributions and our hard work, with the knowledge and experience that only the Michigan difference can offer, that will ensure that we are at our very best. The fact is, we are a people who thrive in adversity. Especially at the worst of times, is when we have been at our very best. Now, sometimes the worst does come, and the worst will come. But those are really opportunities for our community and our class to show what we can do. In the words of Dr. Charles G. Adams, they gave us straw, we gave them bricks. They gave us seed, we gave them cotton. They gave us lemons, we made lemonade. They gave us peanuts, we made peanut butter. They gave us the blues. They gave us the blues, we turned it into music. They gave us segregation, we gave them Spelman. They gave us misery, we gave them Morehouse. They gave us terror, we gave them Tuskegee. They gave us hell, we gave them Howard. They gave us the World War II, we gave them the Michigan class of 2010. At the worst of times, like the library or the fishbowl, somewhere between 2 and 5 a.m. before an exam or paper is due, and we have been there during the best of times, when we somehow get that A on that very exam or that paper. Those moments and those times of challenge, when the roots of education couldn't have been more bitter, were moments for us to invest in ourselves so that we can enjoy the fruit that is surely sweet. I believe that the true test of our character would not only be how we handle the worst of times, but how we handle the best of times. We should hope and live for the best, but even at the best, we must be ready for the worst. We need what we've always needed: a plan, a strategic, dynamic plan. A fourth quarter, 2 minutes left on the clock, 8 points behind plan. A increased minority enrollment at Michigan plan. A Detroit reinvestment and rebuilding plan. A make it right in New Orleans plan. A save the people of Haiti and Chile plan. come to stand up. In the words of Marcus Garvey, up, you mighty people, you can accomplish whatever you will. Because what makes us the leaders and best are the lessons we have learned and the history we are following of people like us, standing up in the worst of times to be at their very best. When we needed to be led out of slavery, Harriet Tubman stood up. When we needed desegregation, Thurgood Marshall stood up. When we needed a leader, Martin Luther King Jr. stood up. When we needed someone to sit down, Rosa Parks stood up. When we needed scholarship, W.E.B. Du Bois stood up. When we needed revolutionary fire, Malcolm X stood up. When we needed to go to the University of Michigan, Samuel Coles Watson, our first